Time is 6:03 and developing this morning. Bernalillo County is taking another look at a prime piece of real estate up for sale. Commissioners say they could use that building to house their operations and lower costs. News 13's Catherine Mazzone is in the Newsplex with more on how it could improve customer service for you. Catherine?
Good morning, Adam. Alvarado Square would offer the county more than 280 square feet of space. The county first looked at the property back in 2013, but negotiations fell through. Now, the owners have dropped the asking price by more than $5 million. Commissioners tell me the county has been looking for a building in which they could fit their operations for 10 years now. Alvarado Square looked like a good buy several years ago. The county had money, but there were issues like parking. Now, owners have dropped the asking price from $11.1 million to $6 million. That doesn't account for another $15 million in work the building needs and another $650,000 for parking. Those that support the purchase, however, say the $21 million price tag isn't much more than it would cost to renovate the buildings the county already owns. And they say the sale of those buildings could offset the cost of Alvarado Square, dropping it even lower than the original asking price. We spoke to Commissioner Maggie Hart-Stebbins, who says the purchase makes sense. She says the county commission needs to look long-term and do what's best for the taxpayers in the long run. If a new building will lower our ongoing operational costs and provide better service for our customers at the same cost as staying where we are, then it's a good investment. Now, Hart-Stebbins says the county could pay the purchase off in about 5 years. She also adds there has already been interest in the other properties the county owns. Adam, back to you.
All right, Catherine, thank you. The county is set to discuss that purchase at tomorrow's commission meeting, but not everybody's on board. And coming up in our next half hour, we'll tell you why some are calling it a bad buy. We'll see you then. Thank you. 5:32. Bernalillo County has been wanting to consolidate for years, and as it stands, they're spread out across a handful of buildings in the downtown area. Now commissioners think they have a solution that could help to lower costs and improve customer service in the long run. But as News 13's Catherine Mazzone found out, not everybody's on board with that. Catherine?
That's right, Adam. The county is looking at Alvarado Square on Silver Avenue downtown. It would cost more than $21 million to renovate the place and figure out parking. Some say they could offset that cost by selling off the county's existing properties, which would cost more than $21 million to fix up.
We're going to spend $21 million that we don't have to buy a building that we don't need to save $20 million that we don't have to spend.
Commissioner Wayne Johnson says there's no urgency in fixing up those other properties. Plus, Johnson worries it might not be so easy to get rid of those existing buildings, and then offsetting that $21 million Alvarado Square price tag wouldn't be so easy. Johnson says consolidating might make things more convenient for customers, but he doesn't expect it to save the county much money. He says it would be a different story if the county had the money to spend like it did the first time they looked at the property.
We had the money, we had the reserves at the time. Well, the county's been overspending, and the treasurer's loss accelerated the crisis that we're in right now. It's just not the time to be out shopping for a new house.
Johnson says, like several years ago, there's still an issue of parking. Proponents of the purchase say, as it stands now, the county already pays $100,000 to the city for parking each year. Back to you, Adam.
Catherine, thank you. Commissioners will discuss that purchase at tomorrow's meeting.